that was set up for the legacy Beyond Trust. And so in this legacy Beyond Trust org, I had administrative settings, permissions on the org level, and therefore, if I go into users, you can see here that I can go in here and set people's access level. So, I mean, I could go in here and say, okay, change access level, and take this person to stakeholder, and close it, and that should have done it. I don't know if it needs to be refreshed, but let me try that. So this one's for Jelani, and you're given a certain number of free basic licenses. So if change access. Oh, I didn't click save because it was okay. Save. So now she has a stakeholder license. So we would want to do that, and I'll kind of go back to this. So what would happen is you go to the org level, you go down to org settings, click on org settings, go to users, and I'm assuming that you could filter and you could say, okay, give me all the people with a basic, and let's see if you can do any kind of mass edit here. Manage, change access level, take this, change it to stakeholder, save, done. Now, you may have to go through and do this and then do a whole lot of individual selections here to get it down to the population that you want. But then you should be able to go in, change the access level, take them to stakeholder, save it, and then I believe there's some other thing that needs to be done, and I think it was in the links that are on this story. What is the 175, 171? I don't know if there was a comment, but there might be something that needs to be done to essentially kind of like reset the Azure licenses. I can find that.
Are you looking for that link you found, Brian, that you shared?
Yeah, I am.
I just sent that in the chat.
Right. So it says, and refer here to reset the paid user in organization settings billing. And okay. This is kind of fuzzy here. I mean, maybe you can take a look at the article, but I think our first step is to go ahead and take the population of users that have been outlined and change them from basic to stakeholder.
I think
so. Vaughn, is that something you have access?
No, it's not.
Two.
I do not have access to that. So
what we do on the service desk is just assign the Visual Studio license out. We do the enterprise with GitHub, or we do professional with GitHub. And the list I have, none of your people on the list, and I
Right.
don't even have access to the list.
These-
And I'm like, never seen this.
These are people that were specifically granted a basic license to Azure DevOps. This is not a Visual Studio.
So this wouldn't even be me at all. I've never even seen this side of the platform.
And I've been trying to track down who works on this. I asked Shashua about it, and he said Corey's team did it. I went to Corey, he said I gave it to Shashua's team 3 years ago. So Shashua is checking on it and is supposed to get back with me, but it's probably somebody that reports up through Shashua
Yeah.
will have to handle this.
Yeah, because my team, me and Sean and Alva, actually, we were the admins, and with the change in our organization with Chris leaving, Alva's moving up, and me and Sean are moving up. But unfortunately, my platform, I don't see it. So I was more than happy to jump in and help you guys. But this is actually like on the DevOps side for that platform. I think that is Shash's team, the ES, Endpoint Systems.
All I know is that we can ask for someone to be given a basic license so they can interact with things, and somebody, after we open a service desk ticket, does assign a basic license at the Azure DevOps level to that person.
Not on service desk.
Somebody-
Not on service desk.
When we open a service desk ticket, I guess I could go look through the 400 tickets I've had closed over the last 2 years and see if I can find who was assigned to that. I can do that, I guess, around 10 or 11 o'clock at night when I get some free time.
No, I understand.
But so what I'm saying is, somebody somewhere in the IS organization that isn't us
Right.
can do that. I just don't know who it is because it's also not listed in the CSDM.
Yeah.
So when I do get Shashua comes back to me and tells me if he finds who is actually the people over this, I plan on making a CSDM entry so we have a reference point for that inside of ServiceNow.
Yeah.
So it looks like I do have access. So surprisingly, I mean, I could do this. I just would prefer that somebody else is doing this, so that just from an ongoing standpoint, I'm not an ASDO administrator, and do not want work items in my backlog to administer ASDO.
Right. So maybe we should just wait and see what Shash comes back with and go from there.
He said he was going to get back with me hopefully sometime today.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Well, thanks anyway, Vaughn.
Oh, no.
At least we know who we're not going to for it.
Hey, thank you. But no, at any point in time, just tell Neil if you guys need us for anything, let us know. But yeah, I think Shash and them on that side, we don't touch that.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, well, we'll go from there.
All right.
Great.
Have a good one.
Thank you guys. All right,
Thank
take
you.
care. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.